Okie Well, it's been a while since I have done a Intellivision video or stream of any kind. And this will be the first one since I've rebranded this channel. We're going to be having fun doing some super duper retro gaming. Hopefully this stream goes well. This is sort of a test run to see how it goes and work out any problems that I run into, because that always happens. You always run into unexpected trouble, unexpected problems, especially when it comes to Intellivision. Well, we're going to play some Astro Smash. I'm just going to have some fun, just chill. Like I said, I'm just basically streaming to myself. I don't even know if anybody will watch this until who knows when. But we're testing the stream, testing my setup, testing my Intellivision, which hasn't been used for a while. I'm actually playing on original hardware. This is my cartridge and my original, the Intellivision. This is not a modified Intellivision. It just outputs standard RF, and I have an RF demodulator that will convert RF into composite video. And that's going into the capture stuff. So that's what you're getting. So let's have some fun. Let's play some Astro Smash, because I love this game. Here we go. I know that there's a lot of people that don't really understand this particular genre of retro, I guess is the right term. I don't know what the term is. This particular era of retro, that's probably a better way to describe it. So a lot of people don't get it. A lot of people don't think this is very fun or very interesting type of era of video games. I understand that, and that's why this is separated onto another channel from my regular channel, because I really feel like, I love these games, but I really do feel like if you didn't grow up with these types of games, if this wasn't your initial exposure to video games, meaning like Atari, Intellivision, Odyssey, ColecoVision, whatever, if these older consoles were already older by the time you got involved in video games and you never owned any of this stuff, it's going to be real difficult to appreciate any of this stuff. And that's perfectly understandable. But there are a bunch of us in the old man cringe community, as they call it, that really do enjoy these games. Some of it's nostalgia, sure, absolutely. I'm not saying that nostalgia does not come into play here, but I think these are still fun games. Now, yeah, there are other games that are out now that are more modern, that have improved upon in a lot of ways what's offered in these older games. Sure. A modern programmer with modern programming tools can put together something very similar to these old Intellivision games or Atari games with pretty minimal effort. I mean, that's how the tools are designed. They're designed to automate, if for lack of a better word, a lot of the processes that had to be done by hand once upon a time, back when there wasn't a pre-existing pool of understanding as far as what video games should be and what, you know, what's a fun video game versus what's not a fun video game, that sort of thing. So yeah, modern tools can let a programmer accomplish some pretty magical stuff in a very short amount of time, if you compare it to this older stuff, right? So you might say to yourself, you might say to yourself, why play these older games when there's newer variations that are more refined, that have more features, better graphics, this sort of thing. Yeah. Why play the original Super Mario Brothers when there's Super Mario Odyssey? You know? Why play Sonic the Hedgehog on the Genesis when there's Sonic Frontier? You know? Why play any old game when, I mean, that argument can be extended that direction, I guess, that you can extrapolate that out to pretty much anything, you know? Why watch old black and white movies? There's color movies out that are objectively superior. Are they objectively superior? There's some black and white movies that are absolutely phenomenal. Casablanca, Citizen Kane. I mean, there's so many that are just fantastic. It's a Wonderful Life. Black and white movies are, and there's movies that, more modern movies that were shot in black and white, like Schindler's List. Having certain features or certain advancements does not necessarily mean it's going to be better. Better is a subjective term. And we're talking about art, and we're talking about gaming, and we're talking about like entertainment. And those are very subjective things. What do you find entertaining? What do you find engaging? What value do you place on that sort of thing? So anyway, just kind of ranting because I'm rambling or ranting, whatever. It's super late at night and I'm just testing the stream. But I'm not going to apologize to anybody for enjoying Astro Smash. I don't care. I don't care what. Like, you could tell me, oh, there's 15 different games that are free to play on the internet or on the Switch or whatever, and they're the same type of game as Astro Smash. You should be playing that instead, because you're not playing that and you're playing this. That means you're stupid, or whatever. You can make whatever kind of argument you want to make. I'm sorry if it upsets you that I enjoy my games. That I enjoy games that I've enjoyed since I was a kid. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to say. Maybe get over that. You know, maybe that's a problem that you're wasting a lot of energy focusing on. You know, the fact that I like Astro Smash. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, actually. I'm sorry you feel that way. I wish you didn't feel that way. But you do. You're entitled to your opinion. Just like me. So anyway, on this channel, the idea, oh boy, is to just have fun. Play the old video games that we enjoy from this old era that a lot of people are just not going to understand and not appreciate. I get that, but I still enjoy the games very much. I've been sort of chomping at the bit to do an Intellivision stream or an Atari stream or something like that, and I just felt like it really didn't fit in on my other channel. So I've been putting it off and putting it off, and finally I got around to just saying, okay, I'm gonna do it. And I had to figure out how I wanted to do it, what way made the most sense to me. So that's why I have this channel set up for this. And I intend to have some fun. I intend to have a good time playing my games. So, sorry. But, like, you know, whatever. I'm just it's really late at night, and I'm just, like, kind of like, punch drunk, as they say. From, like, just being up late, working on videos, and trying to get, like, stuff to work on my computer the way I want it to. Get this channel set up. Oh, man. You know, for talking and playing at the same time, I'm not doing too bad. Normally, I'm absolute ass if I talk and play at the same time. I'm not saying I'm doing great, but I mean, I have trouble doing two things at once. I guess I'm just so tired, it's like my brain, it's just like whatever. You ever play Space Invaders? Atari has Space Invaders, and Intellivision has Space Armada. Really fun games. They have all these new modern, like, variations of that. I own, like, several different more modern versions of those games. But I still like to play the original, you know? I still like to go back and play those Atari 2600 games and television games and stuff like that. Yeah, I know that doesn't make sense to everybody, but, you know, I don't know what to do about that. You can't really explain that you like something to people anymore. People don't want to hear that. They want you to like what they like and play games the way they want you to play games, and you don't do that, then there's something wrong with you, and, you know, whatever. It's like, you know, what are you gonna do? You can't win that war. And honestly, a lot of that is just a bunch of BS that people say just to, like, have something to talk about. You know, people don't have a lot to talk about, so they invent things to talk about. They manufacture drama and crisis and issues that are not really issues, but they want something to talk about. So that's pretty much why I don't talk about all that crap. I just stick to myself and do my thing. This is the most vocal I've been in a long time talking about any of that kind of stuff. What I learned a long time ago, finally, after beating my head against a brick wall, was that I just need to stick to myself. It doesn't do any good on the internet to try to talk to people about, you know, this sort of stuff. People aren't looking for the truth. They're looking for entertainment. They don't care if things are factual or accurate, as long as they're entertaining. And they'll tell you that too, you know, not in so many words, but they'll tell you that. Oh boy. Glad my Intellivision is working really good. I know not everybody's has withstood the test of time, as they say, but this one's been pretty good to me. This is not my original Intellivision. I picked this up a couple years ago at my favorite retro store. They gave me a really good deal on it. I don't own every single game for the Intellivision. I don't even know if that's really possible, because there's some games that are like you just can't get. And they keep bringing out new games. Actually, you know, people homebrew games and stuff like that. So, oh boy. So yeah, I don't know if it's really possible to own every game on Intellivision. I do own quite a few. It was the first console we ever owned when I was a kid. I've talked about that, you know, a lot over the years. Oh boy. Where's the where's the F-16s when you need them? Come on, blow up these UFOs. Wow. Just drop all those up on me at the same time. Oh, come on, man. Oh, come on. Yeah. Starting to get a little rough. I don't think anybody's going to join the chat. Like I said, this is a test stream, and I don't know if anybody... I just barely got this channel back up and running. I don't know if anybody would discover it. I didn't promote it or talk about it. I'm doing this at super late at night, 2 in the morning. So, I'm just having some fun. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, okay, somebody joined. I don't know if I can't really pause my game to read what people will rag on you and say you should be playing the Dreamcast games they enjoyed. Other people will tell them that's too old. Yeah, you're right, man. You're right. Thanks for joining, by the way. I appreciate it. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, people, I used to say the great American pastime was complaining, but I don't think it's an American pastime. I think it's just people. It's a world pastime. You can't make people happy. They don't want to be happy. It's funny because people will tell you they want to be happy, but I don't think they do. I don't think people really know what happiness is or how to handle being happy. Oh. People like people like to see other people endure suffering or struggling. Something about that. I don't know what that is, but it's appealing to people to watch other people fail at things. I mean, there's a whole genre of video on YouTube, the fail videos, where people fall and get hurt or slip or something happens, you know. Very popular genre. Oh, that's I could do there. People like to watch other people stream and rage quit, you know. It's another thing that people really enjoy. I don't know. I guess I'm weird because I don't enjoy seeing people legitimately hurt, you know, or deal with a bunch of nonsense. I don't know. I do enjoy this game though. Oh. Come on, get it. There we go. Oh. Oh my goodness. Once it gets to this level of the game, it's like, it's pretty rough. You know, I have this Intellivision Lives like collection CD for the PlayStation 2 and for the Xbox, and it's really good. It's just that it doesn't feel right to me, and I think some of the sound effects are different. Like, there's some little stuff that kind of bugs me, but also I just love playing on the original hardware. Oh boy. Yeah, it's nice to be playing Intellivision again and doing a stream. It's been a long time since I've done anything with Intellivision because of all the late unpleasantness, as they say. I just got really fed up with even looking at anything in television. But it's nice to come back and enjoy my old school Mattel Intellivision stuff. Oh crap. You know, and I don't wish anybody any ill will. I'm not one of those people that's gonna start talking about a bunch of crap or whatever, you know. Things didn't work out with the new Intellivision. It's disappointing. It's very disappointing. That's pretty much all I have to say. I don't have anything to say about that. Just prefer talking about the old school stuff. Oh boy, I knew that was going to happen. I was like, man, I can't get away from them. Sometimes those spaceships, they They got your number. Ah, crap. Oh, boy. He sent everything but the kitchen sink at me. Ah, come on, man. Yeah, me and my mom and my brother used to have such good times competing with each other to see who could get the highest score. This is just a fun-ass game, man. My mom's favorite game is Night Stalker. I actually found out recently, not that long ago, that I've been playing Night Stalker wrong my entire life. I don't know if who it was. It might have been Mullis or Chuck. I can't remember who it was, but somebody had told me that you can use the second controller to shoot in the different directions while you're moving with the other controller. And I'm like, no way. I never knew that. And it was probably in the instructions and I just never read it. But I tried it and sure enough it works. Okay, well, there you go. 79. That's okay. That'll have to do. Okay, well, like I said, this is a just a test stream. Just testing to see how this goes and see if I have to adjust anything. So far it seems okay. My stream's been holding up pretty well. So that's pretty good. I will be definitely doing a lot more Atari and Intellivision and stuff like that on this channel. So more to come, as they say. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. And I'll be back again soon. I'm going to go get some sleep. Lena said, original hardware carries all the old memories with it. Never had an Intellivision myself, but still an old buddy of mine had a stack of Commodore 64s in his attic. Oh my God, really? To keep the main one in repair. Wow. Space Taxi remains timeless. You know, I never owned a Commodore 64. We had Apple. We had the first computer we had was a Tandy. It was one of those little microcomputers with the chiclet keys, you know. TRS-80. It was a TRS-80. It was like 4 kilobytes of RAM or something like that. We had a cassette player that we hooked up to it. We had a little thermal printer that it would print. Then after that, we got an Apple IIe clone called the Laser 128. We actually didn't have a name brand Apple computer, but it ran all the Apple stuff, and it was actually amazing. And I played Apple stuff for many, many years before we finally got an IBM. I missed out on the Atari computers, the Amiga, the Commodore stuff. I missed out on all that stuff. Yeah. I do have a XEGS now though, and I love it, man. It's so good. I wish I would have had one back in the day, but and I never got an Atari ST. I've never had one of those. I would like to have one of those one day. I don't know, maybe someday I will. Who knows? But all right, I'm tired. I'm gonna go. Thanks for hanging out with me. I got to take off. I'm gonna pass out, but I will check you later. Bye bye.